play forever. Selector 3936. Yep. Time to finish out Grimstone. Praise bidden, the four of you survived the saloon fire, but something tells me this story's just getting started. Interesting. Started before its cousin Rail Heist. I will be very upset if we don't see Maria in this game. Lily O'Mule, thank you all for making the journey here despite my reputation. 7. Oh. Fire. Is that an angel? Oh no. Oh. Oh, just in case. Millions about him. I don't know if they're worth saving. Oh my god. Lily is dead. Sadly succumbed to the heat of the fire. We saved the dog, of course. What an opening. The doctor's bad, sure. Where are you? We saved the outlaw, sure. I need to check everyone. Relationship with multiple dimensions. Wow. And I only got 4 of them, huh? So we got a Dodd, an outlaw, a doctor. Oh, what do we do here? She drips a large... Nah, she's trying to save money in a saloon fire. We don't take those. Let's get the cowboy. Let's get some generic cowboy action. Can't believe how you still can. My goodness, what a cold open. Hey Jeremy, I'm not the Brimstone guy yet. I'm the Vought Koala guy. Angel Zad. Their souls are with Bidden now. Oh my, of course we're gonna fight God again. Come on. Malice. Hold on, oh my god, after like 5 games, I have a new demon to add to my demon list. I stopped... They're stopped being demons to keep track of, at least obviously. Maybe I have been missing them. Angel Leo. Okay, but we're probably gonna watch default names. Rufus, Doc. Let's freaking go. I didn't even recognize her because she didn't have her blue hair. I was gonna be so mad if Maria wasn't in this game, and I almost didn't save her from the very first screen. Oh, let's go. That makes me so happy, actually. 200 teeth. Okay, that's weird. So they don't like Lily. She called us here for a reason. Sad. Okay, we got a bell here. Oh, this is the church. Give thanks to Bitten. Okay. I'm picking up on some lore. I wonder how, like... Yeah, probably gonna have to check a lot of botches and stuff. It's tough. Okay. Yeah, I can see this taking a long time. Malice. Can we, like, live through the bars? Snore. Of course I'm gonna save the dot first. Are you kidding me? This is true in real life too. I shouldn't joke about that, but that's only half sarcasm. What a cool cold open for this game. Because I read on the cartridge description, thank goodness the 4 of you survived the saloon fire, and we start off with 7 people in a 7 or 8 people in a saloon, and you have to save 2 or choose who your party is. That's crazy. Seven people and a dog. Gotcha. I chose Doc. In order, it's Rufus the dog, then Doc, then Maria, who I did not recognize without her blue hair, but I am so happy I saved her. I just saw her as an outlaw, and I was like, oh, let's grab an outlaw, and I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. And then Bull, who's just like the generic cowboy. I like, you can tell how I saved Rufus first. Because he's the first person in the party. Yeah, the replayability immediately is just... Well, you get to try again with your favorite and the other 3, right? Boots. Worn boots, a light vest, or a deranger. Oh, Rufus can't equip these. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming the people I chose instead will also have sick-ass cutscenes, though, so... Of 200 teeth. It said the worn boots. It said the deranger. I chose not to rename anyone either. Oh, we can order? I kinda like... Let's put Dot last. It's kinda weird that you can menu without anything here. Sad. Speed. I want to see attack here. Skill. Okay. Dude, I'm so happy Maria's in this game. Oh, he's Chartwell. Ten teeth. No. No rest needed. Alright, we've done about all we can in town. How many monsters can we merge together here? Okay, I'll attack. Oh, whoops. I see. I was not noticing that. Oh lord. I didn't even run on this one. 5 enemies. Oh, Rufus just kinda does his own thing. Okay, so running is weird in this game. Alright, well we're definitely dead. Because we fought 5 enemies at once, apparently. They're all faster than me. Dot is not doing much damage. Makes sense if he's supposed to be like the doctor. Probably get some healing. Man, I don't know why they just have something this tough right away. Oh, great, cool. Apparently running is useless. So... what I need to know is why the first enemy encounter I fought had 5 freaking guys in it. No skills, no items, defend. Good lord. Presumably the hotel is the full heal. It is not. Probably the church then. Oh, and I messed up my order, too. How unfortunate. It looks like you don't heal when you revive, either, which is unfortunate. And it looks like the room is right here, so I don't know what this upstairs is. Let's check it out. There's some more people to talk to. That demon stone. Yeah, I already have... You know, I was excited to finally get the name of another presumably demon creature in this game. We've had Chartis and Charnok for so long, but now we have this Malice, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, another demon thing. Okay, so you do just have random encounters, even out in the world. Okay. So Rufus is just gonna do its own thing? Maybe I shouldn't have picked Rufus then. Of course though, we're gonna save the dog. Rufus. Rufus and Maria getting some level up there. Pilfer. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm sure it'll be a little bit annoying when Rufus is just like making mistakes and doing stuff, but you know, it's probably fine. Let's put Maria up front then. I saved Rufus first, but this is a Maria angle right now. Oh, Rufus is just fastest. Hell yeah. I do gotta learn some healing on Dot, though. Oh, good job, Rufus. I cannot fear this. Well, I'm not a big fan of what that guy looks like. Ooh, okay, yep. That's not good. Alright, maybe we'd have... dodged the weapon? So he does more damage? I don't know. Okay, note to self, it's scary to go through there. We got a house down here, though. Another burned place. Suspicious. Secrets. So it's like there could be a secret down here. Huh. Wait a second. There is something here. This is a unique dialogue instead of there's nothing there. That's sus as hell. Alright, I'll have to remember there's a house here. Rabbit looks at you curiously. Okay. Seems like we're gonna be kind of taking constant damage, though. At least for a while. That should defend. Oh shit. I missed. Wait, Dot did defend, what the hell? Does it not... Is he not still defending because he's too slow? Unfortunate. Okay. Still gotta find a place to go. 20 teeth. Wonder how expensive that's gonna get. Rained in hell. Feel like I should. I don't know if this is gonna help. We're gonna do this. We're gonna equip Dot. Oh, that's cool. You can see. Oh, well, Dot. You know what? Never mind. I shouldn't finish that statement. I was gonna say you can see their dominant hand, and then I was like, oh, Dot only has one arm. Okay. But it is true. You can see the dominant hand. Dang, good job, Rufus. I would kind of love if that just happens randomly. Odd. Good job, Rufus. You tried. Oh, that was just a random dodge chance. Okay. I guess it's not that I got... I guess it wasn't a random encounter. I think it was just if a monster touches anyone in my party. Shoot, I wanted that crit. Bro really gonna shoot a dog? Yeah, that's what I thought. Good boy. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, big church. I don't know if we were really given a super specific direction to go at the top. At the main city. I do vaguely remember directions, but wasn't thinking like, oh, I should go there. Got some chests. Antidote. Holy water. Okay. Why are you stealing from churches? Angel. Oh, why are we gonna end up fighting God again? That's just always how it goes. Leo. Demons have dragged him to the infamous Black Prison in the northeast. Okay, there's some direction. Think Lone Star into hell. They didn't send us angels. Oh, so we've been sunken into hell. Okay, gotcha. And then this poor woman over here is just in awe at the presence of the Holy Spirit. And Angel's Dad's like, hey, yeah, can you help me with this quest? Thanks. Have a rest. Okay, free save point. Dog treat D. Yo, who that's a dog? Who that's a treat? Oh, this is an item. Antidote. Holy water is probably a heal. Dog treat is probably a heal? Northeast. Yeah, it's... Oh, okay. So it's gonna hurt. 6 enemies attacking me is not ideal. Oh, that's a good boy though, Rufus. Let's go. Okay. Well, it's manageable. Yo, all 3 attacking Maria, though. Crit rate, not great this fight. Okay, yeah, I could definitely see needing to do a lot of grinding off stream on this one. Just given kind of the apparent samey nature of fights. But the tough part is, like, I don't know how much consistent story stuff is gonna happen. Which I don't really necessarily want to miss either. Let's say, can I make it back here? Yeah. Let's travel mostly east. Let's go. Also, big step up from divers is how your attacks reassign. Alright, well there's something shiny in the forest. A good fight. Rufus leveling up. Rufus has learned Forage. So I can do skill. Special points. Okay, and then SP is gonna regenerate somehow. Maybe we have to forage on that spot or something. Ooh. Unfortunate. Variety of plants. Okay, so it's not when I'm on the tile, it's when I'm facing the tile. So if I do skill... Oh, I don't know. Alright, Broken Bridge. Noisy waiting to Heston? Is that like Houston? Okay, and then there's a mines west for tools for the bridge. Is that here, or is this just another town? This looks like a town. Antonio. Holy water sells for 600. Okay, so that's probably good. Okay, a knife. This is a scarf. Evasion. Leather boots. Okay, so you'd want to like grind teeth and get everyone the best stuff, right? So I have heard vaguely something about like maybe certain characters are better with certain weapon types. Like I don't know if the knife would be better for everyone or if someone prefers having the gun. But who knows? Let's equip. Yeah, bowl seems very strong. Yeah, 28, 31, 12, 21. Can't equip that. I wish I know what it... Maybe it's like a revive? Evasion 8, evasion 3, evasion 5, evasion 12. Okay. Let's instead, oh, I see, that's why it's like that. Let's give it to Rufus instead. Now I have no teeth. East. So I think we're trying to go across the bridge. So the first thing we need to do is fix the bridge, and then we can go across and get to Leo. Follower of Malice. Yeah, well, everyone thinks she's a follower of Malice. But she wanted our help. With something. Right, got a stable. 100 teeth. So maybe we can, like, rent horses for the overworld to travel faster or something? Bank. Oh, hold on. Here. Mind your step and we'll mind your teeth. Interest is 2%. Obsidian. Interesting. Well, this town's pretty big. The dog trait. I wonder if I can read this because Rufus is in the party. Southwest. Wow, lots going on here. Alright, we used up all our stuff. 10 attack. Alright, well, we wouldn't have been able to afford anything here anyway. I am curious, is this a case where I should just be checking every random box? I'd rather not, but if it wants me to, I will. Terrible thunderboard that eats her horses. So this might be like a special boss that we summon by riding a horse far north, maybe? I'm reading a little bit from like modern game design implications, so let's just see. Okay, if we have an angel feather item, it warps us to church. The wages of sin is death. Join our service Sunday morning. Dry and dusty. Good job, Rufus. Yo, giving Bull that knife was pretty good. Oh. Yeah, 16. Okay, good job, Rufus. That's not good. Why did Rufus go all the way up there? Rufus! Jesus. Those things are nasty. Come on, man. That's unfortunate. Alright, time to see what happens when we die. I don't think I can live through this. Maybe if I crit like that. Alright, we did need that. God damn it. Oh, we're so dead. Alright, well... Wait, can I run? No. Because I have to... I don't know if it's a speed thing, but having to sit through a full round of attach when you're trying to run is not ideal. I didn't see what that said. I think I lost some teeth. I lost all my teeth. And then Maria has... I should use that on enemies, I think is what it's telling me. I also wonder if it's telling me to fight some closer guys. Yeah, Data's just too slow to do anything. I do wonder if, like, now is where... Does it expect me to do a little bit of grinding now to, like, get everyone some defense and stuff? Dot has learned shield. Okay, that'll be useful. Let me check. 1 second. When we tab back in. Yeah, I wonder what this, It's hard to tell what the game wants from me right now. Because I'm, like, kind of breezing through these enemies, but when there's, like, 6 in a row, or 6 at a time, you just take so much damage. Yeah, what if we do Skill Pilfer and then attack the others? If I'm gonna miss. Nav's 3 teeth, okay. And I don't want to, like, never use stuff, so let's use the dog treat D on Rufus. Max HP plus 14, defense plus 4. Okay. This makes it This is a poison cure. Holy water? I don't know. If I use holy water and it's like a permanent setup thing, then that seems crazy good. And it is 600. Like, no way just like a cure, player revive, a party member revive is worth 600. I don't know. Oh, let's go. I will say it is very rare that I will miss. 915 in Paint Chase? Oh my god, the routing on that. That is insane. I mean, it's gotta be world record, because I'm sure it's so many full clears. Yeah, the way the world record is to cover the board entirely as fast as you can. God, I kind of want to use this holy water, but I feel like it's gonna be trash. I used the dodge tree and it permanently increased HP and defense for Rufus. And I'm like, dang, that's kind of good. So if holy water is something similar, I should probably use it. I don't know why Rufus goes all the way up there sometimes. I feel like that's maybe a bug. Or maybe Rufus is like automatically blocking. I think that maybe that's what's happening. Rufus is like defending Maria. Speaking of which, our game's a little low. Yeah, I can definitely see that. 20 teeth for a room. Alright, let's try this journey again. Yeah, this game kind of rules. So, good job, Rufus. I like how I have this chaotic party member who I can't control. Nice. It's just a state of constant surprise when Rufus lands an attack. I'm like, oh, good job, Rufus. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay, here's the mines. This is like the first... Oh yeah, I don't know if I should be checking like every box and barrel. I'm gonna assume no. What the hell is this? Why are there 6 of them? Okay, they're not that strong. So I should not worry about getting crits. Up on dock, maybe? Low roll on dock. Ooh, these things hurt. Hell yeah. Need the crit. 0 teeth, but 60 XP. Okay, so this is like a dungeon. Okay. Heartland Shimmer. Right! Can I, like... forage here? Like, I don't know, do I need to be facing? Maybe I needed to use it here? The monster despawn. It will not despawn. Oh god. Okay, we needed that. We needed that. Oh, we didn't want that. Oh, fuck you. Wow, and it's not dead? Oh, bro. No, there's no point in defending with Dot. He goes so late that he's just gonna be dead. Okay, I can't do this dungeon. This is too... It feels like this is where I need to go, though. Okay, so what if... I'm gonna use the holy water on Dot, just to see what happens. Okay, I can't. So that does make me think it's a heal or revive. But... a revive being worth 600 teeth does not seem worth it. Like, I'd rather just sell it and get the teeth. Because you can revive for, like, 20 teeth at the church. At least that's what I'd assume. Oh, I can't get down on that layer. Okay, well, we can do this. A bandage. Antidote. Okay. We can use the bandage on Dot. Oh, I need some, like, AoE bullshit. This is too much. Don't miss on this. Oh god. Yeah, it's over. Alright, well we're gonna see what happens when we die. Dude, having 8 enemies like this is such bullshit. When there's not really a way to defend. I press defend and it doesn't matter because he goes last. And you press run and it doesn't matter because you have to sit through a full round of attacks. Yeah, it's all your teeth again. I did die before. I just forgot. Oh, that sucks. Did it? Okay, well it kept my bandage? Kind of? It's like a weird mix. Yeah, I wonder if the intention is like, if the grinding is supposed to start now. I thought I was early enough that I wouldn't really need to, but maybe not. But like 6 teeth at a time feels not what feels like bad. Oh, I don't know how to approach this. You'll give me a hint, bots? Are you telling me to grind like bots did? Because I mean, fair. Or are you telling me to check the boxes, which I've been doing and not finding anything? And maybe I have been checking the wrong ones. Alright, so much for pilfering from Maria. Yeah, and even the easy enemies, when they come in packs of like 7... This one's kind of puzzling me, because like... I'm at a point where a lot of these enemies are relatively easy, but I'm not getting much teeth for them, but I still need to heal, and the teeth I'm getting does not seem like... the cost to heal still feels like a significant margin from the profits. And it seems like maybe the cost to heal goes up in harder areas where presumably you get more teeth. If it's like a weird thing at the start of the game, then like I don't know if I can live through this fight even. Maybe if I get some good crits. Oh, love to see that. Oh, we're gonna do a little pilfering. Nabs of worn boots. Okay. Can I... He does not have enough to pilfer again. You can shield. Rufus? I'm gonna heal after this in a bit. I just want to kind of experiment. Looks like Dot didn't actually use the shield, lose the XP until that happened. Okay. Huge level ups. But this is unfortunately one of those things where it's like... Why would you ever use a bandage, right? If you're gonna die, and then have it still be gone? If... Okay, well, we're thinking, we're learning. We're experimenting. Definitely seems like maybe the further away we get from town, the worse the enemies get. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I mean, I guess in theory I would want to walk back down to the lower area to only spend 10 teeth for a heal. That's kinda weird. I feel like the hotel should just be standard. Standard cost. Right, lasso? What would a lasso do? Okay, having some wool would be really nice. 60 fence feels like a lot. Okay, what we're gonna do... We're gonna sell this holy water for 600. I don't care. Let's just have our roll. Okay. Let's do... No, we'll do the normal boots. 94. Let's buy 2 wool. Let's equip it on one on Maria. So that's gonna more than double her defense. Alright, Rufus is done. Rufus can't hold anything else, which makes sense. This is gonna triple Doc's defense. I feel like this is the play. I feel like we sell the holy water, we don't need that shit. And now, I still have... I'm probably gonna take out the money and maybe try to buy a gun. But I wanna see how good the bank is. Because you can deposit interest. Would you like to deposit 100? Okay. And presumably now I don't lose that if I die. So, yeah, this is one of those things where it's like, let's try to just engage with all the mechanics the game is giving me. And see what happens. Okay, but like... then there's fights that are like this. I feel like a fight in the same area could have been like 7 guys. And have it be pretty difficult. Yeah, we were getting hit for 1 damage there. That's what I want to see. That's not what I want to see. Oh, good job, Doc, with the crit. Teeth, okay. Let's try to do a couple fights down here. We're gonna pilfer you, we're gonna attack the other. Hopefully Rufus doesn't crit the first one. Stitch teeth. Okay, if we're only gonna be taking like 1 damage like this, then we can grind for much longer and all of a sudden the cost offset is a lot better. So that's good. I'm even gonna go back to the dungeon, I think. Oh yeah, and there, the enemy just like disappeared for some reason. Alright, Xana's giving me a hint botch. I'm just gonna talk to botches now. Oh, these are new. Steals Rufus's life. Aw, hell. Alright, great job, Rufus. Was there a character that could, like, hit multiple enemies at once? Because I feel like I should have chosen them. Come on, Rufus. Well, everyone. Gotta get rid of these guys ASAP. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna try to forge again, this time one tile away facing the tile. In this alternate screwed up universe. No, that's not it. How the fuck do I interact with this? Maybe I'll get like a dig skill? Okay, the next thing that's really gonna help us with dealing with fights is gonna be speed. Because the fact that we're basically taking a round of enemy attacks every time we start a fight is not what we want. Even when we're, like, mostly one-shotting enemies. We can do this. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Okay, I think we're still gonna need a little bit more before we do this dungeon. Good thing I saw 0 bats the first time I was here. God damn it. Shoot. Seems like the enemies also have kind of random health. Like the first one of those Alp Yeti guys died in 25 hit, and then this one that's alive took a 32 hit and is still going, so... Yeah, it feels like Rufus is, like, taking bullets. For others. Maybe when they're hurt? I think when they're hurt, Rufus is doing that. Like when they're on one knee. Okay, don't know why that enemy got stuck on that ledge. I'm gonna take it, and I'm just gonna go and see if I can make back to town to heal and keep some of these teeth. No avoiding this one. Why did that pop up? I don't know. My game like unfocused for a second. Okay, like this fight should be fine. Because we're mostly only taking 1 damage on Dot and Maria. But since Bull and Maria are hurt, poor Rufus is jumping in front of them and taking 1 damage for no reason. Even though he's got less HP overall. Okay, well, this is unfortunate. Okay, good job, Rufus. Let's try to take out as many of these guys as we can. I think just normal attacks are enough to kill them. Except for Dot. Yeah, so it looks like Rufus jumps in front of people to take a hit when they're hurt, unless Rufus is hurt. Which makes sense. Alright, let's get the crit on Dot. Damn. The good news is we would not be alive right now if we didn't have these defense items. So that's good. There's the crit. Gosh darn it. Poor Rufus, I think, is gonna die. Oh, that's a very good crit. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do this. Can we still shield Rufus? Just so Rufus doesn't get killed. Okay, didn't end up mattering. Full 21 max health. Well, let's gain Pistol 2. Dot leveling up. God damn it, why do you spawn 2 tiles away from me? Of course, why attack anyone who can take it? Of course you're gonna kill a fucking dog. These birds are screwed up. We gotta kill them. Okay. Oh. Oh, this sucks. We gotta go all the way up to the top, to the church. Okay, yeah, this part's gonna get old. $40 teeth. Ugh. So expensive. Alright, what does our bank look like? Okay, we got 71 teeth from just kinda chilling. Let's deposit another 100, and then what we can do is go get another, because I feel like our attack is mostly good right now. Evasion. We could get uh, 3 of these bandanas for 90. Mother boots aren't too bad either. I don't know, this felt just, like, so huge. So I am gonna do that again. Then I can equip... Oops, on Bull. Again, almost doubling defense. Yeah. Let's roll with that. Let's go see if we can, just do some more stuff. Oh, speaking of, let's pilfer one of these guys. Nine currency is fine. Can't believe they're targeting the dodge, my only character that can't wear defense. That's messed up. There we go, did crit from Doc. Bull just has so much HP compared to everyone. I wonder if we can, like, give him anything that's gonna make him a tank. This is the first town. Yeah, I'm gonna assume you meant grinding right now. Because it feels like that's what's being profitable. We dotted. Oh man, I don't know if I got a better weapon who I'd even give it to. Okay, here we go. This one should be a little tough. I see resisting blindness there. It does make sense that hawks have high evasion, I will admit. Okay, yeah, now that we're only taking one... That makes a lot of these a lot better. Poor Rufus, though, is... getting messed up. I do wonder if it would have been better to have a different character. That could actually have more... ability of doing things. This is a weird thing. No, there's a secret on this screen. Alright, well I don't think I've used Forage yet on this run. So let's attempt to use it here, maybe? Nope. I feel like around this area, well, maybe not, tended to have a little bit scarier fights that are worth a little bit more. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Here's the thing, if it costs 40 to... If a bandage costs 40, but it also costs 40 to heal, or revive, I should say, then that's not too bad. And it's like, why would I buy the bandage and use the bandage and take the time to heal Rufus every time? I guess because of the XP. Because I don't think Rufus is getting XP when he's dead. Do I have a good idea of XP? 28 XP. Okay. Yeah, Rufus and Maria are like over 300, almost 400 XP behind just from when they were dead. It looks like they're about to level up, though. Oh, hold on, they have passives here. Pistol 1.1. Heal items are extra effective. Shotgun. So pistol, shotgun, and rifle. Ability to wield pistols. Pistol level 2, so I feel like what I would want to do is go equip. Do this. Do this. Do this. Since the pistol is a higher level right now. I think that was the highest damage number we've seen so far. Okay, Maria does not necessarily use the knife either, though. So I feel like we go back to town and we sell the knife and we get more pistols. Yo, hey bots. Yeah, I think we unequip knife. We could get everyone boots. Could get everyone bandanas. I want to look at the gun store first. Oh, there's also the saloon. Yeah, I heard. That's very nice. I feel like, I don't think I would have been as fast as some of the early people, but I think if I had not, dedicated myself to playing all the games in order and on stream, I think I would be done by now as well. There have been lots of times where I'm like, oh, I want to play, but I can't because I need to stream it, and having the energy to stream is different, obviously. Sometimes, you know, you play better off-stream than on-stream when you're not distracted, at least for some of the ones that are actually difficult execution-wise. And I've definitely done a lot of the cherry stuff off-stream, naturally, but part of me is like, I kind of wish I had grinded it out and tried to go for as fast as possible, but also, you know, I'm happy with taking my time a little bit more, and doing it in order made Campanella 2 one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had, so that was rewarding. Yo, hey Camiro, congrats, by the way. I think, yeah, that's huge accomplishment. Are you thinking about going into any high score speedrun stuff now that you're in the clear on the cherries? Toge, is this... Problem is, I don't know what this is. Is this a shotgun? Maybe a rifle? It looks like it could be a rifle indicator. Okay. What we're gonna do... Campanella Cherry, I think, is gonna be a great category. I'm excited for that. And yeah, curious what the Valve Race run is gonna look like. That's when I was thinking about, after looking at my maps, I'm like, okay, you can kind of take the same path every time, but then it's a matter of how far out of the way do you go to get chests. Do you, like, just stop going for chests when you get a good item, for example? Stuff like that is very interesting. And, like, how do you are you fighting the final boss on 0 upgrades? 0 level ups, right? That's very curious what that's gonna look like. Going back to the S ranks, that's fair too. I've seen Dark Souls. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, the bait's kind of coming in clutch. I feel like the bait is excellent. However, we are gonna withdraw... We're gonna do this. Had 100k before he left this region. Wow. Like before the bridge, is what I'm assuming? That's pretty messed up. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna... unequip that, go back to Maria, give her the pistol. I don't even... what items would you even buy for that much? Okay, we are gonna... Oh yeah, look, on... I don't know. I feel like maybe, this is a bigger weapon upgrade for Bull than it was for someone else? Okay, well we can do that. And now we can sell the kitchen knife. Or actually... yeah. Xan doesn't shoot him up in Magic Garden Hell. Yeah, this is, I've said it a couple times, this is one I'm not gonna be playing all of on stream, just because of the amount of grinding and kind of repetitiveness of it. So it's gonna be a shame if I miss a couple of, like, story beats or something on stream, but... oh well. I was so excited when I realized that this was Maria. I didn't recognize her without the blue hair, but I'm very happy that I managed to save her. And yeah, I didn't look up anything about it, about the characters or what they do, and I think it seems like it's fine. Yeah, but if I do every major dungeon on stream, that still might like be an offset. If there's like 5 major dungeons, I don't want to do 5 days of streaming on this game. Okay, hold on. There's no crit on this one. Like, I'll do, at the very least, I'll like, if it gets really bad, I'll do what I did for Divers and kind of just do a no mic stream. Okay, let's see if I can figure out what this gun does. Yeah, I'll do like no mic streams if we get to like final boss areas or whatever. Okay, so it looked like there was some damage spread there. So I feel like I like that. $43.47. Wow. This is insane. Yeah, bots, you gotta stick with what you know. Okay, here... I feel like this will be a good chance. Is it like in a row? Does this shotgun attack in a row, maybe? At least adjacent enemies it seems to mess up pretty well. Okay, I think, yeah, we're in a pretty good spot for grinding right now. I could maybe get away with more with boots to help with speed. Because right now the big limiting factor is... Oh, those enemies didn't even need to be next to each other. Yo, let's go. I'm glad you found use of it. Let's take a peek inside this dungeon again. Every time I think I'm ready for this dungeon, or at least I can make a little bit of progress, I get messed up. By a completely new enemy I've never seen before, like this one. Okay, well what do you do? $47 is not great. The crit is good. Not her. Oh, these things... Jeez! Okay. Yeah, every time I get a little bit stronger, and I come back to this place, it's like there's an even worse enemy I hadn't seen yet. So I'm constantly misunderstanding how hard this area is gonna be. I will say, as someone who enjoyed Block Koala, I think it's like... it's hard to say since I love so many of these games. I do think Block Koala is good, I think it would be better if it lost like 15 puzzles. And if you could like tap multiple times to move further and all that stuff. Also, I just saw that someone learned Melee too. Okay, it's Rufus, but I can't equip the knife to Rufus. So I was about to say, if someone learned Melee too and I just sold the knife, I'd be upset, but it was Rufus, okay. Sif? I don't know why I'm still exploring in here. I need to leave while I still can. Okay. Bats. Man, the 10... Hitting Rufus is not good. Rufus is definitely my limiting factor right now. Not that anything's wrong with Rufus, it's just he can't wear defensive items, so he's getting hit for harder. One and a miss. Okay, at least the Alp is gone. The Alp is the only dangerous one. Hit me for 1 damage, that's okay. Okay, well, let's get this item and then bail if we can. Worn boots. Welp. Not exactly... what I wanted. I guess if we... Oh, nice monster spawn, by the way. Okay. This should be fine. I guess that's the downside of the shotgun, is it's kind of like inconsistent. But when it works well, it works real well. Rufus is starting to do some real damage too. 107 damage on the shotgun. Good lord. Oh, that didn't kill the bat? Okay. Okay, that's one enemy. Alright, we're home free. We're out of the dungeon. That was gonna be unavoidable. Ooh. We can make this work. There's a chance Rufus dies, though, if they do too many attacks on him, which is not what I wanted right now. Rufus is already very behind. I do want to see that, though. Let's go. I feel like Rufus is getting more consistent at hitting, which is good. I didn't see the number there, but that must have been like 150 damage or something. That was crazy. There were so many numbers. Okay. Yeah, 250 teeth. I want to save these teeth. Ideally. Alright, what we're gonna do... I feel like let's just take the game at face value. If we need to grind to buy stuff, let's do that. It feels like that's kind of what the game is presenting me with right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy... 1-0. Let's buy leather boots, buy a bandana. We're gonna sell. I guess we need to go in here. Evasion 13, evasion 6, evasion 4. Dot barely has any evasion. To view the bandana first. Then we can go in here. We can sell the worn boots. Alright, that's still not really that much. Yeah, I feel like at 2%, which is not that bad. I wish my bank had 2% interest. I would have a lot more money than I do right now. If my bank had, if I got 2% on my bank. Yeah, I feel like it's I feel like the play is to just like let stuff simmer in the bank for a little while. It's just gonna exponentially grow. Brian, good to see you. We are in our RPG era. Game number 40. This is a Wild West themed RPG. I'm enjoying it a good bit. It does seem, the consensus does seem like it asks you to grind a bit. A bit might be an understatement. Yeah, I've completed 39 out of 50. This is game number 40. At about 220 hours played, by the way, which is wild. Though again, 36 of those have kind of gone above and beyond for the true ending or 100% or extra challenge type of deals. Yeah, this has been neat so far. I don't play a lot of RPGs, so it's hard for me to tell exactly what is unusual or not, but it definitely seems to have the older sensibility of grinding. We just ended up buying some boots that hopefully will make us move earlier in the turn order, which is maybe working out. It's hard to tell right now. This is still pretty early on in the game, so it is... I'm still kind of in the leveling process and feeling kind of weak. Also, our currency is teeth, which is something else. I'm not sure what the Baints are using all these teeth for. Yeah, let's make our way in the back to the dungeon and see if we can get a couple more chests before we have to bail out. You say that? I would not put it past this game to have the Tooth Fairy be, like, a boss. It would actually make a lot of sense. Ooh, we got some outlaws here. Let's steal from the outlaws. That's good to hear. We have actually a couple people in chat who have done all of the games, including all of the challenge... the challenge cherries. So... there are some experts around, thankfully. Okay, our main limiting factor right now, in terms of how often or how effective we can be, seems to be the dog. Because while the dog is a pretty powerful attacker, he kind of acts on his own. I don't control him at all, actually, what he does. And he also can't wear armor, so he's taking a little bit more damage than the rest of my party right now. And unfortunately, when he's dead, he's not getting XP, so I need to, like, make sure to keep the dog alive as best I can. Let's see if we can actually make get the defense using here. I think Dot needs to be faster before that really gets useful. Oh, Shotgun doing excellent work there. Good job. Oh, I used defend, not the not the shield skill. Okay, my bad. Oh, they're almost dead. We'll finish that off. No, attack anyone else besides Rufus. Come on. Shoot, yeah, maybe I do need to buy some healing items. Let's get a little further up. Dang it, I should have known. I was only 2 tiles away. Just didn't have to fight these guys. Okay. Ooh, every time... yeah, I think I need to bail. Rufus is really low on health. It will not take much for him to be finished off. What I really need is Rufus to have some lifesteal, that would be nice. Okay, let's bail on this for now. Okay. You can order your party, in the kind of overworld. I'm not sure if that has any impact on what the enemies choose to do. It doesn't seem to, at least from what I think. I can't, like, have Rufus in the back line, for example. They all kind of seem to be in one position for now. Which, yeah, maybe that probably would have been a good addition to this game. Especially if you happen to choose a particular party lineup. That isn't ideal. Okay, we grabbed some worn boots, so we can sell those. Okay, the one good thing about Rufus is he's fast. Our fastest character right now. Ooh, this is a fight. I can't steal. Let's attack. We're going to use shield on Rufus to try to keep him alive. $70 on the hot is really good though. Okay, this is manageable. Oh, okay, I see how this works now. So now that... you've been... okay. Interesting. I could see that being... I could see that either way, honestly. It does seem like... well, actually, if we... actually, we can... let's check the stats after this fight, and let me see if the HP difference between Maria and Bull and Dot seems to kind of indicate that. It will be too hard to tell for Rufus, because Rufus, obviously is taking more damage anyway. But since Maria, Bull, and Dot have very similar defense right now, what we would expect is their... let's see, defense 9, defense 11... yeah, maybe. Maria's been hit for 20 points worth of damage, Dot's only been hit for 7. Or sorry, Bull's only been hit for 7, Dot's been hit for 9. Rufus, we don't... yeah, maybe you do have kind of more aggro at the top of the list. We can see if that actually makes a difference, because that would be huge, actually. If we have someone with 108 hit points, they probably should be leading the party. I don't know if I'd take it as a gospel yet, but let's see if we can... see if we notice anything over the next few fights. Okay, I'd love to get the tools for these miners, but that dungeon is pretty tough for me right now. Are in. We can sell those boots we got for more teeth. Can I, like... oh, there we go. Item sort is nice. Those antidotes being separated by, like, 3 lines of blank space was starting to bother me. So level 2. Pistol 1. Equip. So Bull and Maria could use bandanas to help their evasion. So let's maybe buy some bandanas. Oh, and they're only 30. They're not that expensive. For some reason, I had in my head they were 90, like these speed boots. And then let's buy a bandage or 2 just in case. We'll put the rest of this money in the bank. Let's just do all of it. So we have 800 in the bank right now. We have earned 360 just from interest. That is sweet. And yeah, this is, I will say for, when we do die and have a party wipe, thankfully, you don't lose any XP or items. Like, it's not a kind of revert to last save state type of deal. You seem to just go back to the town, but you do lose all of the currency, the teeth that you have currently on you. So that is another reason to use the bank to kind of prevent that from happening. But yeah, I was kind of surprised at how kind this game was, relatively speaking, in terms of death punishment, considering some of the games we had right before this, where dying meant, you know, restarting the whole game. Still don't know what to do with that bunny. There we go, only 1 damage on Rufus. We like to see that. I'll have to check how close we are to a level up after this. I think once we level up 1 more time, we might be in a pretty good position to take care of that dungeon. XP for that. Oh, Kitty. Kitty making some noise in the background, sorry. Oh, Bull's very close to leveling up. Only like 10 more XP. Maria still needs a bunch. Rufus is still gonna need a bunch. Maria and Rufus are like 100 off. Dot and Bull are... The reason Dot and Bull have so much more XP is because they were the only survivors of a close call I had earlier. So Maria and Rufus were not getting the XP at the time. Hey, can you not make so much noise? I really appreciated the shotgun. Four XP is pretty good. That's only like 3 or 4 more fights to get everyone up, depending on the enemy type. Good crit. Maybe they are attacking the top player more. hard to say with kind of just observation. Okay, that is some good level up stats. You'll love to see that. Let's try to take care of a few more monsters here. We'll pilfer. Or not, or Rufus can just take care of the outlaw in one hit. Yeah, let's take care of this monster. Kind of some low-level enemies, so not getting a ton of XP for these fights. We want to see some hots and some outlaws, I think. I do wonder if we're gonna get anything that makes, that changes up the combat a bit later. Or if it's always gonna be this kind of same, type of deal. I'm hopeful because the shotgun has a different kind of action bar. It doesn't have the crit, and it has a slightly wider range to hit. So I wonder if we'll get any other type of kind of different attack types when we get a little bit further into the game. Good. Oh, the miss is very bad. Don't hit Rufus, don't hit Rufus. Okay. Hitting Bull is fine. Bull has, like, twice the HP of everyone else. The enemy can get stuck up there. Okay, well we can make it to a new chest we haven't gotten to before. Oh, a monster appeared. Okay. I kind of blazed through that dialogue, but I think maybe it was a kind of mimic or trapped chest. Maybe just an ambush around the chest. Ooh, that miss is pretty bad. Okay. Yeah, I like this so far. I do think we'll need to put a not insignificant amount of work into this off-stream just to kind of grind and keep pace with what the game is asking. 100 teeth. Okay, that's useful. We got both of those chests on the right. We attack the Alp. It's definitely most dangerous. You know what? I'm gonna shield Rufus and see if this works out. It would be really nice if if my healer was a little bit faster. But it is what it is. Ooh, that miss is really bad. Maria with the crit though, to make up for it. Let's go. Alright, let's see how impactful this defense is. One damage. Okay, that's really good. Yeah, we prevented like maybe 10, 11 points of damage to Rufus this turn. Okay, shield is pretty good. You're growing. I like that. I like that skill, Doc. Good job. Ooh, don't like when you miss an attack. Not as big a fan, but you are a healer, so I'll forgive you for that. And the defense buff is still going. It seems like it might be a permanent buff for that fight, maybe? Maria is now level 6. Rufus needs 14 more points. Okay. Wow, and Dot's almost at, I don't know about almost, but... they're definitely... Oh, wait, how did Maria... No. I thought she caught up a little bit, but... Oh, I see what is going on. It's not, This XP bar did not start from 0. I was very confused. It's just total XP, and then the next goal is your level up. So Rufus would be 611 out of 1080. Okay. I was very confused about how much XP my party had just gotten. I'm pretty sure I had been down to the left there, so actually what we need to do is go up and right. We're surviving decently well. Worst case, I do have a bandage for Rufus. Maybe even 2? I don't remember how many I bought. Rufus, 8 HP. Some stats. Okay. Feeling a little confident. I immediately made a wrong turn and caused the monster to catch me. These guys are bad. Of course, as soon as I say I'm a little confident, I got one of these dudes. Ooh, and then I miss because I got greedy for a crit. And then I miss because I just missed. Yeah, these guys having an AoE attack is pretty scary. So even though we're taking a lot of damage, it seems like our damage output is pretty reasonable. That was an unlucky spawn. Let's see if we can get a little bit further. We're making some pretty good headway. That was a great shotgun blast. Oh yeah, Rufus is starting to get kinda hurt. Oh, I don't want to lose 400 teeth. I do have 2 bandages. I'm gonna press on, I'm risking it. Iron ore. Oh, the monster despawned. That's huge. So we will have to fight this one. This one's just mold. It's gonna hit most of us for 1. If it hits Rufus, it could go as high as like 7 or 8, maybe. which is not good. These should be kind of one-shot kills on most of them, well, unless I don't crit. I forgot, Doc needs to crit. You 6 damage on Rufus. Oh, and he misses. Okay, that's a useful crit on Doc. In there. Okay, I feel like, yeah, this is what we want. Ooh. Pepper box. Wait. Hold on. Slightly better pistol. Okay. Nice. We can dip around this monster. We can dip around both of them. Okay. This one decided to block the stairs, though. That was rude. See, I'm looking at Rufus, and I'm getting scared. Ooh. Okay. I was not ready for that. We got two attacks now. Okay, so we are gonna get, with some more unique weapons, we are gonna get some variety in the attack patterns. That's good. Oh, beautiful. What was that? Like 120 total damage? 130 total damage? Something like that? Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, and there is the other half of a bandage. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna risk it. I'm holding a lot of teeth. Oh wait, it looks like there's an exit to the south here. The 3 games I don't have Cherry on right now are Campanella 2, just as I haven't played it too much, Hotfoot, and Rock-on Island. I have about 4 more levels to perfect in Rock-on Island. I just haven't played Hotfoot since I beat it. I actually haven't played it since the AI changes happened, so hopefully it will be not too bad. But otherwise, I was gonna get either Xana or Box to play Hotfoot with me and just do 2-player. But yeah, was not looking forward to it. Okay, so this is like a... Okay. This is a boss. I'm kind of concerned about... Oh, that miss is brutal. Another miss is very bad. Can't believe I got 2 misses on that. Oh, 27! Okay, well, it hit my one character with no... Okay, what if we get Gradient Steel, and then we'll defend Rufus? $79 damage from Rufus. Love to see that. 99 from... Okay, there we go. 24, okay. Yeah, we're just on full attack. $54, not bad. Shoot. I got greedy. 23, okay. Attack. We're gonna do item, bandage on full, and I think Doc, because I used that item from Doc. Oh, never mind, he said. This is because I used it from Doc, I think the healing would have been... I think I would have got a bonus to healing because Doc has that healing passive buff. Toolbox. Hooray, okay. Now I just need to make it out. This is not a negligible fight to make it out of. If Rufus gets too many attacks, he could go down. Which won't be the end of the world since we're kind of on our way back. But it would be annoying. Can't steal again. Aw, Rufus, stop taking bullets. Poor Rufus. Oh, poor Dottie. Alright, you go down. You go down. We're gonna be fine. At least for this fight. Good crit from Rufus. Gosh darn it. Ooh, and this is not super ideal. Good dodge from Rufus. And then Rufus missed in return. Okay, so far we've got 3 misses, 4 misses. This is a very miss-heavy fight. Mole rats are thankfully just weak right now. Very thankful the Alps are missing, they can do some double digits. Alright, there's the shotgun. Yeah, I think the most annoying cherry to get that I haven't gotten could be Hotfoot right now. Rockhond is gonna be annoying to grind for a good level start, but once you get through the start of a level, I feel like it should be pretty easy. Wow, it's like... we're pretty good. I don't think we even have any, bandana wool worn boots. We could get leather boots for Bull. is the iron ore for? I feel like I may have missed NPC dialogue, maybe. Yeah, let's do this. We'll give Bull some upgraded boots. We will sell our old gun for 25. Maybe iron ore is just for selling? It is worth 100. I'm just gonna sell it. Toolbox is a quest item. And I'll sell the worn boots. I don't know what drinking does. But I have the currency to experiment now. Oh, I guess I bought a root beer, okay. So probably some healing item. Or maybe, I don't know if you can get, like, other status effects. Okay, I have a feeling our bank will have popped off a little bit. Let's see. $1,000 in the bank, 700 in interest. And yeah, let me just put all of it. I will withdraw 100 just for, like, the ability to get to an inn and stuff, but yeah, okay. That feels like some good progress. Now we can go over here to the bridge and deliver some tools. I guess to you. It ain't the tools we left in the mine. Hand them over and we'll have this bridge fixed in no time. Come on. That really was no time. Felt good to fix up this bridge. Thanks for your help. Alright, we got some forests. Let's ooh, some other outlaws. So of course we're gonna steal from them. $30 teeth is pretty good. Okay, you are... That's some serious damage, though. I wonder how ridiculous the damage numbers are gonna get in this game. Yeah, that's great. Like, I've seen better, but you know, pretty good. This area looks slightly suspicious to me. I'm gonna check it out. Fox, okay. Let's just attack it, see what happens. Oh, it's a coyote. Red coyote is what it is. I will say, having the descriptive text for shrieking in pain for every time either I or an enemy gets hit is a little scary. Oh, I entered a mountain pass, I see. Cannot allow anyone to pass. The area ahead is far too dangerous for mortals. No humans past this point. Okay. At the start of the game, we were saved by one of those angels. And we actually got the choice of who we wanted to save. Oh, this forest is pretty huge. Okay, we got caught. 6, kind of enhanced outlaws. This is gonna be tough. Oh, we might get killed here, I think. Hopefully the shotgun will help us with this. 35 is not what I wanted to see. Yeah, these are some heavy hits. Oh yeah, I can't survive another round like that. It does seem like a majority of the hits are going towards the topmost character, though. Just given how how much is going on right now. Yeah, that was a hit that was meant for Bull, but Rufus blocked it because he's a good boy. I did it again, which is not ideal. We did keep Bull alive, though. Maybe we can win this? Ooh, not with a miss. Okay, that'll do it. Oh, that is a lot of... That was like 400 XP and like 300 teeth or something? Okay, I think it's... unlikely we'll get to a save point and be able to deposit these teeth in the bank. Where I store all my teeth. But there's a chance. Oh yeah, if anyone hits poor Rufus, he's done for. Yeah, the kind of status symbol for the wealthy to show off their, you know, their riches are just extra dentures. Oh, so the coyotes can howl and summon more coyotes. This may be the fight we don't win, okay. Ooh, okay. Doc is down to 1 HP. I think we need to take a more direct line towards the city in these mountains. Okay, we're still alive. I'm actually going to use an item. I feel like this is kind of a bad situation. I don't want to waste an item. We are leveling up. This is good XP. Oh, who's this? Coyote looks at you suspiciously. Oh no, I can't get around this one. Oh, okay. Something tells me maybe I missed the city I was supposed to stay at. I'm gonna have to explore more, but I don't know if this one looks a little bit too scary for me. Ooh, Dot falls dead to the ground. double crit. That was not enough to finish this off. The Rattler. 18 damage, okay. We can run, but we still have to withstand some enemy attacks, so I think we were going to be dead no matter what there. I've taken 480 teeth as a donation. Oh, so you don't even lose all your teeth. You just lose some of your teeth. Okay. That's not too bad. We've kept our XP. Yeah. Really, actually surprisingly generous, death mechanics on this one. I'm a little surprised. Well, let's not, let's not hold on to too many teeth. I'm 3 people and a dodge. We're not supposed to have more than, like... What? Like 150 something? 130 to 150, somewhere in that range, teeth between us? You know, give or take, what's a few dozen teeth? Okay, maybe let's go a little bit south first, instead of pressing so far north. Yeah, let's stay south and to the east of this upper section here. Maybe we will have better luck. Getting slightly used to the double hit of that new gun for Maria, so that's good. Okay, the higher XP values of this area does mean my party is catching up. So Rufus and Maria, who had fallen behind, are now... Ooh, this is bad. It could be worse. Well, they're catching up now, so I appreciate that. It'll be a little bit more even in terms of XP. Will be nice. Okay, yeah, these animals aren't so bad. It would help if I would land the, steel attack, but... No worries. We breeze through this one, as long as it's not snakes. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely maybe where I was meant to go first. More outlaws, okay. Ooh, great hit from the shotgun. And then I flubbered that one. Ooh, and the miss is bad. Four damage, yay! Okay. Hopefully we can find a city around here to get a new save point going. We're already back up to 400 teeth. Okay, I'm gonna kind of... Okay, that monster despawned, and then another one showed up. Okay, I see the town. we can make it there, we will be in good shape. Because I suspect we will be able to buy some more defensive items and upgrades there. If my video game knowledge is accurate. Oh, this is the town overrun by demons. Welcome to Heston, the town of... It looks like the word smiles has been scratched out at the end. Dry and dusty. Oh, there's an NPC there. What's going on here? Stitch Sea Teeth. Okay, so the later areas do have slightly more expensive inns, which is a little worrisome. Anyone upstairs to talk to? Go away, I told you I don't need my room cleaned. Yeah, 'cause I can see in there, you've got a little bit of a pile of bodies in there. I think you should clean that up. When Pete was visiting from Santonio, the demons dragged him away to the Black Prison. Okay. I've never found anything interacting with anything, but I wanted to interact with that pot for some reason. Maybe I can read something from the bookshelf, actually? Hold on. I find it weird that there's like this interact button, but it seems to kind of do nothing in most tiles. I guess it's just for NPCs. And that one kind of weird cactus we found earlier, but I haven't figured out the secret with that yet. The humans here live to serve us. I mean, it's not like we give them any choice. Yeah, haha. Alright, so they're just NPCs. It's kind of funny. Doppler is holed up in the sheriff's office. So Doppler is maybe the demon kind of who took over the town? And if we get a prickly pear, maybe we can get in. Okay, good to know. They made me stop selling root beer because they don't like it, okay. See my boy in his mud again. Lily O'Mule. So we were invited by Lily O'Mule at the start of the game, along with 4 others. And then before we could kind of get any information from her, the saloon burned down, and we had to select 4 of those 8 characters to save, and that is our party. So it is rumored that she was working for kind of the devil, but she's saying not to believe those rumors. There's some kind of... There's definitely something going on here. Not sure what exactly. Long rifle. Okay, so the benefit of the pepper box is it does have 2 shots. But the long rifle might just be a lot more damage. That plus 12 attack is looking really nice. Does Maria have... She does have rifle. I will consider that. I don't think I even looked at the regular shop. Bedrolls. wonder what... Maybe that's like kind of a... I bet that lets you kind of take a rest on the overworld. I bet that's kind of like a portable inn. So that would be good. Bolo is evasion. Neck item, okay. Leather is even more defense. And snake is even more speed. Okay, so there's a lot of... If we wanted to upgrade everything, that would be 400 for the bolo, and an additional 600 for the boots. So that's 1,000. So that's 4,900 teeth. I'm gonna be real, that's a lot of teeth. I don't think it's healthy to have that many teeth lying around. Okay. Hold on, is my controller? Controller's having some issues, it seems. There we go. Yeah, not a huge fan of these controllers. My old SNES controller was getting kind of too old. I bought these ones... Kiwitada, it seems? Kiwitada? From Amazon. One of them kind of had the button get kind of soft and worn out really fast over like a month. Granted, it was almost 200 hours of playing this game, but yeah, not great. I would probably get a different brand in the future. But they feel fine, so that's good at least. I'm sent to the Black Prison. At least I'll get to see my brother. Okay, so demons are really running this town. Did I hear you say something about Biggin? If you mention his name, I'll drag you to the Black Prison. So Biggin is the kind of god that they fear, okay? Don't recognize the name. Maybe I'll recognize one of these names. Oh, we're in a fight. Okay. How scary are these guys gonna be? Not at all, okay. Was he blocking anything? Maybe not, I don't know. Oh, here's the sheriff's office, so we're gonna need to bribe the... It looks tough. Leave? I think that is... Yeah, it's kind of being like, hey, you probably shouldn't fight this guy. So we're gonna have to go get a prickly pear from somewhere. Back off before I get angry. I'm just curious. No, he's not gonna get angry. Oh well. I don't see a bank here, though. I suspect maybe one of these buildings will become a bank if we clear out the demons. I have 400 teeth, which is kind of a lot. One snake, this is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna explore a bit. I don't think I have a great direction for where I might get that pair. Wait, no, that weird cactus from earlier. Prickly pear is like a cactus fruit. Okay. I do have an idea. It is a bit of a trek, though. We're up for it. Ooh, the double crit. You love to see it. Okay, bad spawn for that monster. One coyote is not that bad. Ooh, that was unfortunate. Okay, we're definitely getting pretty strong now. So I do appreciate that. The fact that there's no bank in that city makes me wary, because if I have to pick up money and bring it over, I guess it's not a terrible trek, especially now that we're all level 7. But that is a bit scary if you're kind of risking your money like that. I do want to come back here so that I can deposit some stuff in the bank. Some stuff, don't worry about it. Okay, yeah, we're starting to... I said it was like 5,000 teeth for everything. We're kind of getting close to that. I'm gonna withdraw 200 teeth just to have. Don't worry about it. And then I'm slightly curious about... these horses. I haven't engaged with the horses yet. Mount your horses out of town and drop one off at any town when you're done. Well, okay. Guess I should get a quick heal while I am here. It is only 20 teeth. Alright, let's see what these horses do. Okay, so it's speed, but not impossible to get caught. If I was a little bit more careful, I think I would have been fine. Oh no, 1 damage! Unfortunately, unfortunate that these low-level enemies can still miss, or I can still miss attacks on them like that. Okay, so we go here. Surely this cactus I found earlier. This has gotta be what the secret is, right? Search around the cactus, but don't find anything. No, okay. I'm so sad. Huh, I wonder if, I guess these last until I get to the next town, is what the implication was? I get too greedy with the second crit in particular. Well, that's just not fair. Enemy spawns right in front of the town. There's one mole rat. Get out of here. Man, the evasion on the hops is pretty gnarly. Alright, let's just see. Your rented horses return to their stable. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so maybe there's still some stuff around that other town. Excuse me, where we need to explore and figure out what's going on. Check something else here. Okay. I think what we will do... Let's go to the hotel and save. And I think let's call it there for tonight. At least for this portion of the stream. I may stream a little bit later tonight, but I need food. My cats need food. And also I want to take a few minutes and go on a walk. I'm not sure if everyone knows, but there's been a solar flare that's hitting us this evening, and those in the kind of middle to northern US at least here, should be able to, if the skies are clear enough, hopefully see some pretty lights. So let's check that out. Um, yeah. So I will go ahead and just call the stream here then. Is there anyone we want to raid in particular? Which cat is on? I don't know if I'll. No, I think it was a little too late for that. Sorry, I did a little self. Well, no, we might as well. I'll be listening to him while I'm making dinner anyway. So I feel like that would be remiss of me not to just send a couple of us over there anyway. Um, looks like Glitch Cat is learning the speed run for Campanella. Looks like all the toffees, so the cherry category of that game. Very different from Grimstone, but that should be fun. All right. With that, I'll grab some food. Thank you so much for watching. This was a great intro to Grimstone today. I had a lot of fun. Yep. See you all later.